This is Saturday of 15 Pentecost, and I'm doing the readings for morning prayer. Let's see, that's Psalm 75 and 76. We give you thanks, O God. We give you thanks, calling upon your name and declaring all your wonderful deeds. I will appoint a time, says God. I will judge with equity. Though the earth and all its inhabitants are quaking, I will make the pillars fast. I will say to the boasters, boast no more, and to the wicked, do not toss your horns. Do not toss your horns so high. Do not speak with a proud neck. For the judgment is neither from the east nor from the west, nor yet from the wilderness or the mountains. It is God who judges. God puts down one and lifts up another. For in the Lord's hand there is a cup, full of spiced and foaming wine, which God pours out, and all the wicked of the earth shall drink and drain the dregs. But I will rejoice forever. I will sing praises to the God of Jacob. God will break off the horns of the wicked, but the horns of the righteous shall be exalted. And Psalm 76. In Judah is God known. God's name is great in Israel. At Salem is God's tabernacle, and God's dwelling is in Zion. There God broke the flashing arrows, the shield, the sword, and the weapons of battle. How glorious you are, how splendid, more splendid than the everlasting mountains. The strong heart have been despoiled. They sink into sleep. None of the warriors can lift a hand. At your rebuke, O God of Jacob, both horse and rider are stunned. What terror you inspire! Who can stand before you when you are angry? From heaven you pronounce judgments. The earth was afraid and was still. When God rose up to judgment and to save all the oppressed of the earth, truly wrathful Edom will give you thanks, and the remnant of Hamath will keep your fasts. Make a vow to the Lord your God and keep it. Let all around God bring gifts to God, who is worthy to be feared. God breaks the spirit of the princes and strikes terror in the kings of the earth. And our reading is from Acts of the Apostles. This is from chapter 17, verse 16 through 34. While Paul was waiting for Silas and Timothy in Athens, he was deeply distressed to see that the city was full of idols. So he argued in the synagogue with the Jews and the devout persons, and also in the marketplace every day with those who happened to be there. Also, some Epicureans and Stoic philosophers debated with him. Some said, what does this blabber want to say? And others said, he seems to be a proclaimer of a foreign deities. This was because he was telling the good news of Jesus and the resurrection. So they took him and brought him to the Areopagus and asked him, may we know what this new teaching is that you are presenting? It sounds rather strange to us, so we would like to know what it means. Now, all the Athenians and the foreigners living there would spend their time in nothing but telling or hearing something new. Then Paul stood in front of the Areopagus and said, Athenians, I see how extremely religious you are in every way. For as I went through the city and looked carefully at the objects of your worship, I found among them an altar with the inscription, "To an unknown God. What therefore you worship as unknown, this I proclaim to you, the God who made the world and everything in it. He who is Lord of heaven and earth does not live in shrines made of human hands, nor is he served by human hands, as though he needed anything, since he himself gives to all mortals life and breath and all things. From one ancestor he made all nations to inhabit the whole earth, and he allotted the times of their existence and the boundaries of the places where they would live, so that they would watch for God and perhaps grope for him and find him, though indeed he is not far from each one of us, for in him we live and move and have our being. As even some of your own poets have said, for we too are his offspring. Since we are God's offspring, we ought not to think that the deity is like gold or silver or stone, an image formed by the art of the imagination of mortals. While God has overlooked the times of human ignorance, now God commands all people, therefore, to repent, because God has fixed a day on which he will have the world judged in righteousness by a man whom he has appointed. And of this he has given awareness to all by raising him from the dead. And when they heard of the resurrection of the dead, some scoffed, but others said, "We will hear you again about this." At that time Paul left them, but some of them joined him and became believers, including Dionysius the Areopagite and a woman named Damaris, and others with them. Here ends the reading, and the second reading is from the Gospel of John. It's from the 12th chapter, 44 through 50. Jesus cried aloud, "Whoever believes in me believes not in me, but in him who sent me. And whoever sees me sees him who sent me. I have come as light into the world, so that everyone who believes in me shall not remain in darkness. I do not judge anyone who hears my words and does not keep them, for I came not to judge the world, but to save the world. And the one who rejects me and does not receive my word has a judge. On the last day, the word that I have spoken will serve as judge, for I have not spoken on my own, but the Father who sent me has himself given me a commandment about what to say and what to speak. And I know that his commandment is eternal life. What I speak, therefore, I speak just as the Father has told me." Here ends the reading. And our collect is Collect for Proper 19. O God, because without you we are not able to please you, mercifully grant that your Holy Spirit may in all things direct and rule our hearts through Jesus Christ our Lord, who lives and reigns with you and the Holy Spirit, one God, now and forever. Amen. And have a good day.